And sometimes I'll smoke some weed if y'all got it. Some shit like that. So, Upchuck's gonna be walking around with some shit, taking questions. Or Mike, I don't know if he's got it. Alright. You got one?
You ready for me now, Blaze?
Yeah, anytime. We can start. I'll do it and I can hear y'all if you speak loud enough.
Alright.
So a lot of shit happened. You know, Gang Regs came out. I actually did a whole, I did 2 records, you know what I mean, straight up. And then I got Gang Regs now, so, man, I have some shit that's still left over for Last House on Dead Street that I haven't even released yet.
Fuck yeah.
So, you know what I mean, there's some different shit going on. Yeah. Respect Purple, too. Big up Purple.
Look at that.
Right.
Purple.
I'm bigging it up this time.
Fucking right.
Yo, what happened to the zombie ball? I don't know. Straight up, they kind of canceled that shit on us. They just told us that we weren't doing parties this year. I don't know why they cut it back. I'm doing a lot of like autographs instead. We're doing one seminar, you know. It's the last minute. He's back here chilling. Oh, I'm telling you, I had a good idea for that party too. Can I tell y'all about it? Because straight up, this was supposed to happen last year at the Zombie Ball, but I didn't have enough time to put it together. But I was actually making up a bar. My homie Dustin, Big Dustin, my assistant ninja, he was gonna make a bar, an actual bar, and we were gonna take mixed drinks and mix everything with Faygo, different ways that we thought was cool. But I was gonna, you know, do this shit at home. Actually make these drinks myself at home. So I know they taste good. And then actually name them after everybody here. And then that was supposed to be our zombie ball. It was gonna be drinks. We were gonna serve drinks and everybody get them for free because I wasn't gonna charge y'all. You know, that was what was gonna happen. So I mean, if they do let me bring it back next year, maybe we'll look forward to doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And smoking weed.
Ready for a question, Blaze?
Yep.
Alright, homie, go ahead. Blaze, man, you look like you lost a lot of weight. Are you on Jenny Craig or did you start taking crack or something, homie?
Fuck yeah, I'm straight smoking crack.
That's what's up. I couldn't even recognize you on Riders, dog. I didn't know who the fuck you were.
Look, I just, I don't know, I looked and I was like super way overweight for what they were telling me I was supposed to be doing, and I just started like, I gave up drinking pop and shit. I don't really drink it no more. I just drink water and beer every now and again.
That's the shit, man.
And it kind of just, that's what happened. I ended up losing some weight.
I started drinking water, fuck soda, so hopefully I lose that. But y'all turned it out with Dark Lotus last night, so whoop whoop. Hey.
I don't drink it, nigga. Now you just fucked up the joint. I should have kicked you. I should have kicked you in the face for that. I should have kicked you in the face for that. Next time. It ain't lit. Go ahead. No, go ahead. I don't do that to people. I don't do that to my family. Go ahead. I'm cool. But you definitely did not respect the purple. You know that, right? That is disrespecting purple.
I got a question over here.
No, straight up. I don't drink pop anymore. It's not, come on, I'm out there with my fucking Jay and Shags on the last Happy Days tour. I was throwing nothing but Faygo, so that shit don't scare me. What up?
I was wanting to know the Santukyo Spa. What spa was you talking about?
There's one that's right down off of motherfucking 94. I don't remember the motherfucking name of the shit. I've only been there one time. Straight up, but I have been to another one that was in Philly, some shit. The first time I ever went was in Pittsburgh, and it was some wild shit, and I didn't know what was going on, but I went with a couple of homies, and they were just like, yeah, just go in there and drop your fucking cash, and they'll do whatever you want. I was like, all right, and it was some wild shit, and it's exactly what they said. I was like, okay, I'm out. But I did pick the hot bitch, and I did strap up 2 rubbers. Come on, man, they're selling pussy, dog, really, you know? That's a hooker. I'm ashamed to say I went and seen a hooker. Basically. And she was tiresome. Tiny easy. I am nasty motherfucker, fuck it.
Hey, your shit's great and we love it and appreciate you doing it, but I'm curious, when we've all been fighting for so long to get our name off the gang list, why you named the new album Gang Regs?
Because I wanted to go right at them. I don't give a fuck what people say. That's bullshit. Fuck them. Fuck them. Are we really a gang? You want to hear some real shit? Wait till I drop my next record. I got a song on there called Calling This a Gang. You calling this a gang? We're not a gang, but what happens if we wild out and go and give them what they want? I'ma leave a fucking hole in their head. Give them what they want. I'ma make sure everybody is dead. Pointing fingers, calling names. We're not a gang, but what happens if we wild out and go and give them what they want? I'ma leave a fucking hole in their head. Give them what they want. I'ma make sure everybody is dead. Cause that's the difference. They think we're a motherfucking gang. And that's why I'm telling them straight up, you think this is what the fuck we are. What happens if we really were a gang? What happens if we really were a gang? We're fucking humongous. We ain't no gang. If it was real, we're a real gang, then what the fuck, you know? It would be crazy, it'd be serious. I just wanted to throw it in their face, that's the realness. And this song just didn't make the album, but straight up, that song has been done months. That was the first thing I thought of when everybody was saying that, when that gang shit came out. I was like, really? Really? We're a gang? Alright, bitch. My next record is called Gang Rags. Fuck you. Straight up. I was mad, seriously. I'm like, straight up, you know what's even crazier? On that shit, on that little Nightline shit, that motherfucking cop bitch probably got it the closest to being right of what we are. She knew it. She was like, straight up, not everybody is crazy. Not everybody's a fucking killer. It's just, there's some people in every fucking thing. It happens no matter what. Who knows what's gonna set anybody off? You know what I mean? Straight up. Something might set me off. I might become the real killer and start fucking people up. You never know. Right? That's good.
What up, Blaze?
What up?
Alright, man, like we said, we got a lot of love for you out in Salt Lake City.
Hell yeah. Great Saltaire.
Hey, that's what's up, that's what's up. I gotta ask you though, cause, I mean, you know how word of mouth goes around. Everybody says that they arrested you for some bullshit in Salt Lake City. Is that true? I've always wanted that.
Never.
Never?
I never been arrested in Salt Lake. Only been arrested in Austin, Texas.
That's what's up, man.
I was drunk as hell and I called him what I thought was a security cop, a fake ass cop. He turned out to be a real cop. I'm just saying, y'all, Austin people, y'all need to tell your uniform people to change their motherfucking shit because they look too much like a security guard to me. I'm like, wait a minute, homeboy. Stop following me around. Stop following me around. Fuck you. Fuck you, you punk ass security cop. He was like, oh no, that's it. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. I was like, nah, I'm on my way. I tried to drop the fucking cab driver like an extra 20 bucks. Like, just go, just go, just go. He was like, nah, no sir, that is a cop. That is a police officer, sir. I'm a stopper. I was like, oh man, fuck you. And I got out and got arrested. And then I had some weed on me, so I got pinched for that too. It was only a joint. I just had a joint. It was in my pocket. But I was being cool with him. I was stupid, you know, I was too drunk. I could have just like slid this weed out, dropped it into my homie's lap, because he didn't get arrested. I did. And I didn't even think about it. I was, you know, too drunk. By the time they had me in cuffs, that's when I was sobered up. It was like, damn, I got that joint in my pocket. Shit. Fuck, he's probably gonna get me with this shit.
Woo woo.
It was fucked up.
BJ the Clown. Hey man, I just wanted to say, man, on 420 this year, you came to Tucson, Arizona, and I wanted to know what was the real reason why you made it to Tucson instead of everywhere else in the USA, brother?
Tucson, they've been trying to have me come down there like a couple of times. They asked me to come down there last year, and I didn't get a chance because I was somewhere else. So, you know, they were like, hey, we want you to come down for sure. And I was like, all right, I'm definitely there. You know what I mean? It's like whenever anybody asks me to be there, I'm trying to be there, you know, straight up. It's like, that's what it is. They booked me, and then by the chance of that, they were like, oh, well, they want to book you in Phoenix too, or Tempe. So they're like, okay, cool. Then I went down there and did 2 shows. So it was the shit. The 420 show was off the hook though, for real. Would have been nice to have some weed. And I know how shitty it is out in Arizona with weed right now. That's fucked up, straight up. My homie got pulled over and got fucked up. They searched his shit. And he had a motherfucking Hatchet Man tattoo. So now he's moving back to the Detroit just because. Cause they got him on that list. That gang list. Just because of his Hatchet Man. Straight up.
What up, Blaze?
What up?
Hey, you talked about last house on Dead Street shit. Is there
Yup.
a time frame?
I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do it. I mean, I might end up having to be able to, I could put this stuff together and just bring it as a tour exclusive. And it might not even be called that. It's like there's some songs on there that are like maybe a Last House on Dead Street style. Then there's a bunch of songs on there that are so gang rags, so hardcore, that they were kind of like, maybe you need to wait on those because they're more what you were saying. Maybe I'm going too close to being a gang. So I was like, okay, well, I'll hold these back. Let's redo this. And I redid the whole record and sat with Mike Clark and Jay and redid the whole record and I made brand new everything. So I had, you know, I got a whole record sitting back there. So I just got to figure out how I want to do it. Am I bringing it out on tour with me? Or, you know, do they want me to wait till next year and put this record out? You know, how is it going to work? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, one more thing. When you were in West Dundee, I was up front and I was smoking that blunt.
Hell yeah.
And then that fucking security guard came and snatched my ass right before we played Escape Artist.
He pulled you out?
Hey, would you want to hit this?
Bring it up, I'll smoke it. I'll hit it. What was up? I heard somebody said a question over here just a minute ago. What'd you say? When can I go back? I'm trying to go back to Dallas sometime, hopefully with Twisted. Because I'm going out with Cottonmouth Kings for like, I'm going out with them for like 8 or 9 days or something, maybe just after the gathering for a little bit. And then I'm going out with Twisted in like November. Something like that. Because, you know, I didn't want to miss that last tour. That fucking sucked for me just as much as it sucked for y'all. I really wanted to go out there. It's been years since I've been out on tour with Twisted, you know.
Mirror.
I don't know. What's the... I don't know.
We got a question out here, Blaze.
Yo, where you at?
Way over here on your left, Blaze.
Blaze, to your left, nigga. Look,
Okay.
alright, when you came to Norfolk, Virginia, dude, for the Clockwork Gray, after the show, me, you, and ROC chilled outside the bus for like an hour and a half. Do you remember that?
A little bit.
Yeah, well, you said,
Norva.
yeah, you told me, you said when you retired, you were gonna come back and play that bitch every night like Frank Sinatra. Do you remember that shit?
Yes, I do.
Look, man, I got a question. Why did you not come to Norfolk for Gang Rags?
They didn't have, man, they booked that tour so late. And they were like, basically what it was, they didn't want me to book the dates all the way up into the gathering. Because they didn't want to fuck up what's happening with the gathering. So they were like, basically, we can only do this amount, and this is it, and then you gotta be back. So I'm like, okay, well, what the fuck, you know? So they said, maybe we'll try to do some dates after the gathering, but I'm going back out with KMK, so I gotta kinda, you know.
That's what's up. Well, me and fucking after the Gang Rags, man, I got fucking sick. We drove 4.5 hours up to Baltimore, man. I got sick and started throwing up and shit. Look, me and Matt Nips got up. We were supposed to be getting up with you because I had some chronic for you that night and shit. But we had to drive 4.5 hours home, man. I was just fucking tired. So I got some Red Dragon. You want to hit that?
I will, but straight up, we were out there at the end of the Baltimore show for at least like an hour or two chilling out. Every day, I was chilling outside after the shows on the Gang Rags tour because some of them in-stores got canceled and shit, and it was fucked up.
Well,